home, and then
Okay, hopefully that should be fix it.
I went to
I missed
Michael's.
with the audio levels.
Can't
And
hear
she
us
should
now?
have bought some art supplies things because she wanted to do some stuff like that. So she and then I bought her like 2 little project things that she wanted.
Dude, that reminds.
Because she
okay.
wanted like some I forgot what it's like, one of these like crocheting things. I got her one of those, and like I'm trying to think what they're called, where like you grab the bead and put it on the little mat.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of those as well because I was like, she wanted it. Whatever.
Don't do this. But I remember in high school, I went
All
to
right, yeah, they can hear us now.
I went to
Yeah.
Michael's with my ex, right? And we stole some Copic markers because they were like really expensive.
Oh yeah, those kind of markers are locked up by their by the
Now
cash
you're going to
register.
jail.
Yeah, it's probably my fault.
I'm just kidding. Copic markers.
Yeah,
what do
bro.
they do? What is so special about these?
They're really fancy markers.
Yeah, they're just really good. Like they're really fine on the tip and everything, so you can like draw and color better with it.
You can color?
Yeah, you can.
I can't. I just surprised that you can.
Wow.
No,
You
yeah.
can't even stay inside the lines of when you're parking. So I'm
Damn.
like, you can color?
Dang,
Bro, that
going
was actually kind of
forward.
hard because Eddie was off like this much. Like,
Oh yeah, but
let
that,
me scoot over a little bit.
but yeah, that reminds me also of my week. I built my computer finally.
Oh yeah, I saw you post something about like
Yeah,
I finally got this
yeah.
fucker to work.
Yeah, it's just that I had the wrong power supply for the last couple months.
Oh, way to go.
Yeah, and I just got lazy and I just like, fuck it, I'll just leave it down.
I'm getting like in a week or two. I'm getting like a $1,600 check from my job.
Nice. Oh, I also won $800.
Casino?
Oh, I have scratch offs
job.
at home. I gotta do.
I
I
thought
bought.
I was the one with the
Well, I only
problem.
bought like $5 worth of scratch
Let's
offs.
go
I
tonight.
got a free
No,
20.
I'm not going tonight.
Well,
I want to go play Helldivers.
the reason, I got one of those $25 credits that FanDuel
no
gives
way,
you.
you won off that?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So you buying me stuff off
Wow.
Helldivers too?
So you buying
How
yourself
about Helldivers?
Yeah, bro.
what's there to buy?
I want the pass now.
I'm waiting for them to drop some really cool looking
I like what
ones.
they did in Helldivers. You know why? Because if you got the premium edition, you actually got worse stuff. than
Yeah.
if you just got basic stuff.
And it's a
You have
it's a
more
smaller
Yeah,
battle
the
pass.
premium is
There's some cool
weaker
stuff
than
there.
normal gear.
Like there is some cool stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
like you get a cool armor and all that, but what they do wise, it's not very good compared to just.
Yeah, it's not
Very
like
normal.
it's not like pay to win.
It's definitely not pay to win. In this case, it's almost pay to lose. But
Well, no.
I mean, well, okay.
It's for
Incendiary is
democracy,
good.
okay?
No, the incendiary is good if you hit like the if you're fighting the
Do you see the
But-
leaks by the way?
mechs and all that.
The
yeah.
mechs, yeah.
Dude, I can't wait for those to come
and
out,
there was a
bro.
buggy.
You
where
guys got to
two dudes
compliment me
can
with how
run.
fast
So
I
I'm
look
excited
things
to see
up.
all that.
Well, you're looking at bleaks, bro.
Yeah, what is
Everything
this?
I say, I just look it up. I'm pretty fast at this.
I'm surprised that there was nothing.
Inappropriate.
Yeah. Well, it's not like he's showing this to the audience.
Well, still,
Yeah, I
like,
know, but
I'm
just in
still
general.
surprised that none of it showed up because I mean,
I can't wait for
What
them
the
to drop
fuck is
cool
that?
stuff like that on Helldivers too, though. It's gonna be
Dude, when I was watching Dune, it reminded me of Helldivers.
oh,
That-
the planet.
so-
Yeah.
oh
that-
my god,
yeah.
you gotta touch some grass, man.
says Mister, I want to play too. I know you want to play too.
I want to play. I just don't have time.
Hey, he doesn't have time, but he sits
Yeah.
probably at home reading a book every day.
And when I play, I only play
No, I'm
like 3
actually
matches
really
with you guys,
busy.
and then I call it quits.
I wish I could read a book.
I mean, today I was just like I said, I was just out for like maybe 5-6 hours, and then I got home and I'm like, Helldivers, here we go. That's
yeah,
all I did.
I was doing chores all day. I did laundry.
I cleaned my bathroom today.
Yeah, it was weird when.
Yeah,
when
because when you do laundry, you have to go like 6 blocks away to do your laundry until you buy a washer and dryer.
Yeah,
it was
it's not
weird
too bad, but
because like when I went to Target, I was more tired at Target than after the bike ride. And I went for like 8 miles on the bike.
that's fair enough. Retail stores make me sleepy for some
I
reason.
think part
too.
of it was because that's when the car broke down.
Oh,
and I was
so you're
like, I was just
mentally
depressed.
exhausted.
Yeah, I was depressed thinking about what I had to do.
Man, I went to Target, bought a laundry basket. It's pretty great. I like how I honestly am so grateful that Target's around here. Like I'm not trying to be like this, but like in Coldwater, they don't have a Target, and I would hate to live over there.
Coldwater has that ice cream though, right?
I think so.
Or
I don't know.
anyways,
All right, we can get back on
You
track.
want to get back
So
on
with
track
Let's
now?
get back on track. now.
Okay.
So with
I,
that,
I
let's
thought we're
take-
just here to rant now.
Whose
Yeah.
Red Bull is this?
That's mine. Don't you dare drink it.
I was gonna pass it.
So
No,
with
he
that,
doesn't
let's take
need
our
it.
seats
He's
and
gonna have a
let's
heart
get into
attack.
these trailers. Any movies, TV shows, or video games y'all are looking
Well,
forward to?
none of these trailers I'm looking forward to. That's for sure.
I kind of like the.
I'm looking
couple
forward
of
to
them,
Kung Fu Panda next
but
week.
I'm weird, so.
Yeah, you're a little weird. Yeah.
I'm looking forward
I
to
just
Kung
have
Fu
taste.
Panda, bro. Kung Fu
What are
Panda.
you trying to say?
Hey, it's
Weird Al.
Daniel
Daniel
Radcliffe.
Radcliffe. We never watched that movie.
No, that's
because it was
a
on.
Peacock. No,
I thought it was
Oh.
on like Tubi or some
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it was
yeah.
on something weird.
Bro, I didn't want to pay for no extra platform for that crap. Hell
Tubi's
no.
free, bro.
Tubi's free, but this movie probably still had to pay for on Tubi.
Yeah.
So up first, we have The Strangers, Chapter 1.
Is this like a prequel to Hush?
Okay, you never
No,
looked that
so
up?
it's apparently
It just looks
its
like
own
it.
series called The Strangers. There's
Oh.
like 2 other movies.
How much you want to bet they got?
Was
some,
this chapter 1 because?
It's chapter 1 because they're gonna make 2 and 3 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they already
pretty
have
pres-
2 other movies out, so this is like a prequel.
Wait, they're
to
already
those.
out?
Yeah, they have 2 already out, so this is like prequels to them.
Oh, so they're doing like a Pearl thing.
There's like one from 2009 or something.
2009.
Yeah,
The
this one.
Strangers.
Took them long enough.
That's weird.
The same character and everything. It looks like.
Weird.
Mm.
This is giving me.
Because at first I thought it
this
was
is
like.
giving me Terrifier vibes.
At first I thought they called
No,
it like.
Terrifier's better.
No, let me explain. It's because it came out at a weird time. Then like 10 years later, it came out with another one.
Oh, you mean in All Hallows Eve?
But at first I thought it was
Yeah.
chapter 1 because they were gonna make like a 2 and 3. But I guess they're already out.
So yeah, this movie releases May 17th of 2024. What do you guys think?
How
of
is
the
it, bro?
trailer?
What?
The movie.
The Strangers,
I don't know.
Did you watch the first one?
No.
a young.
No, I don't think any of us watched that.
Oh, I would have expected like one of you guys to have
I,
watched.
Uh-uh.
I mean, I
thought
probably
it
would
was-
have if I had come across it, but I never did.
Watch the first one be trash. That's why he's gonna watch. He's like, I like trash movies.
It just so happens when I'm searching for movies, I find a lot of trash, and occasionally one might be good.
After that, we
Let
got.
me enjoy my hobbies.
After that, we got the Bike Riders. It releases
Sorry, this ain't
June
it.
21, 2024.
Bro, I don't think any of us care
This
about
movie
this
is not
movie.
it.
Yeah, this movie looks boring.
Sorry, Austin Butler and Tom Hardy, but like I'm not watching this.
You guys don't want to
Yeah.
watch about a motorcycle
No.
club?
No.
Not really.
No,
Not
no
really. It's
motorcycle
not-
game.
no, it doesn't sound interesting. It didn't look interesting or sound interesting. You know.
First glance.
So after that, we got The Watchers.
I already forgot.
So
Is
I'll
it the
just-
one
I
with
can
the-
give you guys that. I can
It's
give
the
you
one
guys
like
the
it looks
plot.
Are
like the
those
cat-
from Marvel?
This is the M. Night Shyamalan. I'll give you the plot.
Oh.
A young artist gets stranded in an extreme immaculate forest in Western Ireland, where after
Immaculate?
finding shelter, yeah, that's what it says,
Immaculate.
she becomes trapped alongside 3 strangers stalked by mysterious creatures each night. Releases June 14th,
I don't trust
2024.
Shyamalan.
Why not? What is he?
Well,
what
ever
else
since
has he done?
Avatar. What do you mean? My
Oh, I
trust
didn't,
for-
dude.
my-
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, my
okay.
trust for him is like down the drain. Like every time I'm seeing something, if he touches any fandom, I'm like,
You
okay.
don't like Split?
I like Split. I
You
remember
like
watching
old-
Split. I like Split until the fucking twist. Because
Yeah.
then they're all like,
The
oh,
superpowers?
they're like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And
Yeah,
then
the superpower
then
twist
he
is weird.
teams up with Mr.
Glass.
Glass or
Mr. Glass,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is this? I've never seen this one.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't see.
It was such a weird twist.
Dude,
yeah,
I didn't see. He did Stuart Little.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, that's a twist.
There you go.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, bro, what the heck?
Just the first one, though.
He did After Earth.
Was the twist for
Oh my God, that
Airbender that
movie
it was
was
supposed
not
to be a
movie
good
bombed.
movie?
That
Yeah.
movie was terrible.
Oh my god, I didn't know he did Knock at the Cabin.
Oh,
Is that why no one watched it?
What was the movie about the beach making you old good?
I liked it. It was all right.
It was such a twist.
All right,
man.
What-
it's bad enough that it's on one of those YouTube
It
channels that
says
do movie recaps.
2.5.
50
No,
and 50.
yeah, it's on one of those channels that do.
What-
movie
how did
recaps
Cabin in the
when you're-
Woods
or
do,
one
man?
of those real movie recaps. This movie is on like all of them.
Eddie, so you seen it?
Oh, Knock
Yeah,
at
I
the
watched,
Knock
me and
at the
Javier
Cabin.
watched it.
What's the twist?
That like it was an experiment being conducted the whole time or something like that.
Oh, that's cringe.
Oh, I know what Knock at the Cabin said.
That gives me.
Oh yeah, we
Cabin
saw
in
the
Woods
trailer.
vibes.
We saw the trailer for this, and it looks like the trailer for the new movie that he's about to drop.
Looks like not get the Kevin did.
Anyways,
Because it also takes place like in the woods, and some of the camera shots look the same.
he likes the woods.
Yeah, but not at
The woods are kind of spooky.
Yeah, but at least that one had actually the plot and story seemed better. Like, you know,
And that one had
the
Batista.
the family had to die technically to save the world.
And that one had Batista too.
Yeah.
I like Batista.
Yeah, Batista's
And
awesome.
lastly,
I think he overrated
I saw the
Dune, yeah.
TV Glow. It releases May 3rd of
I
2020.
could
he
care less
can't.
about
Good.
this one. This is an
But he
A24
overacted.
movie, guys.
Thought you guys like A24.
I do, but like all their movies feel the same.
It looked cool, like interesting. Maybe I'll catch it like after it drops and reviews come out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like we might watch this.
I
Might be
will
the movie
say,
of the
So it
like-
week.
depends. Yeah, it depends. when
I
it
know,
comes
I
out.
understand that the studio's not the one who does the filming, right? They just like, hey, here's the money, right?
No,
Yeah.
but they're the one picking up
But
these
I
strips.
feel like every time that anything the A24 touches, like I gotta say that they do have something that's unique about them. I can't tell you what it is, but it is something that stands out. Like the way they film it, even if it's a different studio or a different director or whoever it is.
Avengers?
They all
Avengers.
feel different and unique compared to what we normally get, and I can't.
There was like a
explain
meme I
what
saw.
It is.
Yeah, I
And maybe
pick-
it's the color choices there.
Well, I think they like also pick like out of pocket directors.
Maybe.
They're like a little kookier in their decisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I watched Beef.
Here it is,
I don't
this
know if
one.
you watched Beef.
I
That-
did watch Beef. I told you
Dude.
guys about that when it came out.
Beef was so good.
That's what I said when everybody was saying that when it came out. I'm
didn't-
glad you finally watched it
All right,
though.
anyways, next movie.
Yeah.
It was
so,
also A24. I think.
moving on. Yeah, but Beef is awesome. You guys
Wait,
should
Beef
all
is
check it out.
Beef was so good.
And, moving on though, what are you guys' thoughts before watching Dune 2?
Honestly, not great.
I rewatched Dune 1 yesterday.
Dunny.
Before even this, what do you think of it? Was
What?
it still as boring as before?
What? I thought the first one was sick.
Yeah, he actually
okay.
really liked the first one.
I loved it.
I never actually watched the first one, so I had low
I fell asleep
expectation.
3 times in the first one.
I had low expectation based on I remember watching the pod when you guys thought about it. Like you guys said, like Eddie and Lexi was just like, yeah, the movie's not.
My
that good.
opinion will change, and I'll talk to you guys about
Well,
it.
no, I
afterwards.
mean, but this is when you guys first seen the Dune. You know,
Yeah.
the very first part one. You guys are like, yeah, that's movie is.
I
not
didn't know
good.
they had older movies.
So,
Yeah. From the 80s.
so like watching,
1984.
you know, 2. It was, it was a movie.
That's interesting, actually.
So I wasn't too excited to watch this, but I was ready to at least give it a shot.
Yeah,
Which is what I said last time.
Yep, I was. Yeah.
Because
Sounds
I
about
saw
right.
the trailer. I'm like, ooh, action and wars. Let me see this. So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review of Dune Part 2. It released March 1st of 2024, starring Timothy Chalamet, directed by Denis Villeneuve. Villeneuve? I don't know. PG
I don't know.
rated PG-13. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it.
There's only one scene in this whole movie that pissed me off.
We're not there
plot
yet.
summary.
I know.
Paul of Atreides unites with how do you say Zendaya's character name? Shani?
I don't know.
And the Freeman? I don't know.
Fremen.
I'm going
Fremen.
to be honest with you, though. I don't know any of the characters' names.
While seeking revenge against the conspirators who destroy the whole
You can just say
family.
the Duke, man, because technically that kid's a Duke.
What are you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
It was even better.
I
this,
actually loved it.
Yeah, I actually loved it
I-
too. I loved it too.
I mean,
It was great.
I
yeah,
mean,
you
I
guys are
felt-
stupid fucks for doubting this
No,
movie.
look, I still
It's an
dislike the
understandable
first
thing to
one.
doubt.
I still dislike the first one.
Did you rewatch the first one again?
Nope.
No, I don't need to.
Maybe you
I
should
told
rewatch it.
Alexi
This is
that
where
could
my-
honestly be half an hour because I didn't remember anything from it. And not remembering anything from the first one, I still loved the second
This
one.
is where my opinion on the first movie actually changed. Because it made me appreciate the first movie better after having seen this movie.
I honestly think the first one could have been like a little half-hour intro.
I think I said in the first one, I'm like, well, it's a bunch of setup because you need
Yeah,
the
that
setup.
setup was
I appreciate it
boring. I
more
didn't
now.
remember
You
any
know
of
the
it.
funny part, like I
Because all
said,
good
Continuation.
stories don't have any setup.
Like
That's
just-
I
like
forgot.
the funny part to me
It's
is
just 3
seeing-
hours of setup, though. I was like, ugh.
So for me, I never seen the first one, but everything is kind of explained on this second one.
That's what I'm saying.
to
Like the
talk
second
about
one
the first
jumps
one.
into it. You don't need much explanation.
Like,
So
I'm not
I
a big
was
fan of
just-
the
Paul's
two, three
father was
ones.
killed.
Yeah.
He's stuck on this planet. That's all you really need to know.
Yeah, that's
No,
what,
you need to learn about the voice, the factions that are involved, the familial ties, the ways of the
They explain
desert.
all that again in the second one.
yeah, they do explain it pretty much in the second one. That's why I don't feel like watching the first one anymore. I don't feel the need to. I have to.
In
watch
fact,
the
they
first one.
reveal even more in the second one.
Yeah, but it's nice to have. They do it because it's been like 2-3 years since the first one.
Good, so I don't even need to watch the first one.
Okay, sure.
It's just Dune 2.
I mean, I like I said, I fell asleep for like 20 minutes in this one. I'm not gonna lie, but I fell asleep on like more of like them explaining more about the stuff, and I was tired. It was still like my bedtime
It
technically.
was your bed. Yeah, you did go late to watch it.
Yeah, it was because I normally been going to bed at like 9 every day.
But that being said, I did love the second one. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean the second one
It was
that
awesome.
there was only like
You fell asleep. I don't want to hear it.
well no I fell asleep because I was tired, but that's also because I worked out at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I went to Showtime that late, so I was like, man, I could sleep.
I'm surprised they didn't do anything for you. Like
I
the
know I
theater.
was stuck at the theater
You
for an
didn't tell
hour.
them?
Yeah, that does suck.
Well, no, there was a whole crowd of people stuck there for an hour waiting for them to fix
But no one like went out and told
did you guys
the
get
people.
your?
No,
did
they-
you guys bring your Dune buckets?
No.
No,
Oh man.
no, but one guy stood up. The main lady came out. She's like, "I'm sorry for the inconvenience." And one was like, "Can we get free pizza or wings? Either or would be amazing." And she's like, smiled and laughed. And we're all like,
They
wow.
smiled and laughed. They didn't even respond.
That's
No.
surprising. That is honestly surprising. Normally they give out free something.
Free tickets.
No, they didn't. They didn't do
They
anything.
gave you
Yeah,
like
that's
a
crazy.
free ticket thing, a voucher for it. That's what
Nope.
they did for me last time.
But yeah, all you Doom skeptics out there, watch Dune 2.
Yeah,
It's
this
awesome.
is definitely a good movie.
It's
Like I
awesome.
said, there's only one scene in the movie where I was kind of like, why?
I
And
thought that old guy was dead.
Which one?
The Emperor.
Oh,
I thought he was dead.
No, they're showing the first
Jigsaw?
one that he didn't die.
Jigsaw?
like
the
in real
actor.
life. The
Yeah.
actor. I thought he was dead.
Oh, you mean Christopher Walken?
Yeah, I thought he died.
No. The fuck?
Dude's been like 90 years old since the beginning of time. In the movie Balls of Fury, he was like 92 or something. I don't know how old he actually was. He just looks
let's
like
look.
he's
He's
old
only
as hell.
80, bro.
He looks like he should be 6 feet under. Not always,
People
but
say
sometimes.
that about you all the time, but still, here you are.
Basically,
You're right.
Alexi basically trying to say he didn't age well. He's not aging well at all.
Oh, he's always
Dude.
been the same age.
He looks the same in Balls of Fury and now. It's like, dude, like, what's going on?
Damn, he's 6 foot.
He's tall.
Really?
Oh, that's where I remember him in Batman Returns. He was cool.
I don't know what he played in Batman Returns, but I just-
But like, I'm glad that he's still alive because I like him as an actor. You know, see, Balls of
Yeah,
Fury,
like him a lot.
2007. He's been old.
Oh my god, this movie.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Dude, that
Click.
movie's dog shit.
This is what you remember it by?
Holy shit! I've never seen this movie. This movie looks like
This looks like a
Man,
straight
it looks so racist.
This looks like a straight to VHS. What the fuck
Again,
am I looking at?
Again, this is what I mean. Unless he watches the dog shit movies.
This
so.
is his claim to fame for you.
This is his legacy.
Oh my god.
$50. I hope nobody paid that.
Alexi probably did. Let's be realistic,
I
bro.
never paid for this.
Oh,
I think I
look.
watched this in theaters.
you watched it in theaters?
Nah,
Oh.
wait, is that George Lopez?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is
George
that
Lopez
George
was in it.
Lopez in this movie?
I also had that.
They had a Wii game?
Of course they did.
It was a big hit back then.
Sure it was.
Bro!
Bro.
No way!
I mean, it is just fucking ping pong. DS. It was on, they had a DS.
I told you it was a big
What
hit
is
back then,
this?
okay? It was a big hit.
Balls of
Bro,
Fury.
everyone was making Wii games for
Yeah,
like
but this
2
was a big hit
cents.
back then.
Just swipe on the
Oh, that's
touch
cringe.
screen.
This was everywhere.
Shut the fuck.
Back to Dune 2. What do you guys rate it out of 10?
It's a 10.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 10 as well.
10.
I give it a 8.
Okay, that's respectable.
It's weird how we go like from Dune 1 to giving this 10.
Yeah.
You guys, it pissed me off that you were like, "There's too much sand." Like, bro, the whole planet's sand.
Yeah, but this movie was
Boring.
like it wasn't just screenshots of sand.
Yeah, this time they actually
there
did
wasn't
stuff with the sand.
that many screen. I rewatched it last night.
This time they actually did stuff
Hey,
with
look,
the sand.
is that the first Dune movie?
Honestly, though, I still think like I get the planet's just desert, but I do not like the.
They made
scenery.
it more interesting this time around.
Yeah.
I actually
That's
didn't
what I'm
like. I didn't think they did anything special with the scenery of the sand too much. They try to make it feel special, but it doesn't feel.
Bro, the
special.
fact the actors had to walk around in all that fucking sand, I'm like, damn, I applaud them.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't disrespect that. That's hard work.
And the
'cause-
fact that like the just having to shoot a bunch of this shit, like I don't know.
Back in my day, we
I
used to
stand
care.
by my opinion.
Back in my day,
Denis Villeneuve loves practical effects a lot because he thinks it ages a lot better. Like when he did the same thing in Blade Runner, and it's so good. Like I'm surprised how much practical shit there is in Dune too.
like I said, my thing is like they really for me they really hyped up the sand aspect still, and I'm like,
they
Hyped
did
up,
not.
it's just there.
I mean, no,
You can't avoid it, bro.
I know, but they
There-
they
it's
kept
not- it's
bringing
not like
it
there's-
back- but they
All
can't
right,
bring it
we
back.
established
Like, bro,
the sand part.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
bro.
Okay,
I-
let's
for
get
me,
to-
they just
let's
hyped
Like
up.
that's what you guys were harping on the first time.
because
That one is deserving. This one is they did a better job. I'm not changing my opinion. The first one could have
I
been
mean,
done
it's
better.
still a movie, still an 8. I'm not gonna. That's like
This time I like how they came out of the sand to fight and shit. It was
Exactly.
cool.
They did that in the first one.
But they did it boringly because Timothy
They
was
did
like,
it
"Oh, what are
boringly.
you guys
Shut the
doing?
fuck up.
What
dude.
is this? I don't get it."
Honestly-
And this one he's like, "Oh, I know my
honestly,
shit."
one of the scenes for that was so like dumb but funny to me. And I obviously we're not there yet, but I'll wait till we get
Well, if
started.
it's just a random fight scene, it wouldn't be a spoiler.
Yeah, well, it's the very first one where they pop up with the little straw things. Like they're
Oh
like
yeah, little straws
Yeah,
under
like
the
how they're
sand. See,
breathing.
that's cool.
No, I thought that was I kind of thought that was like,
You
in
didn't
my
like it?
opinion, like the
It was
fact
like
that
a-
soldiers were in front of that and did not see, man, there's straws in the sand. That's kind of suspicious. Like the rest of the movie when they were popping up, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But the little 5 seconds of them just, I'm like, how can you not see straws?
Well, that could also just be a movieism. Like we don't like real time. It could be like a split second, a couple seconds.
Let's go to some
But I don't
online-
know.
I mean, like,
all right, moving on.
Online ratings. The critics from Metascore 79 out of 100, Rotten Tomatoes Tomato Meter 94, audience on IMDb 9.0, and Rotten Tomato audience 95%. Average release score is 89.5.
again, this
Not
movie
bad,
is
not bad.
respectable. I mean, I don't disagree. This movie.
I literally couldn't keep my eyes off the fucking movie. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I did. I kept my eyes off for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but that's because you literally had to sit there for like an hour.
Yeah,
I
you were
went
there at like
extra,
midnight.
yeah.
You even got to watch it.
You
Yeah,
were
I
there
got-
at like midnight on a work night too.
I know. Well, good thing I didn't have to work. Good thing I wasn't going to the gym that morning because I would have been so.
Mister, I'm gonna come home and game because I don't gotta sleep early like you, Eddie.
Exactly.
What'd you do? You went home and slept.
Yeah, because I went to home. I
All
went
right,
home at
let's,
midnight, bro.
Stay on topic.
All right, let's stay on topic here. Let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review. of
Bro,
Dune
y'all
Part
want to get some Little
2.
Caesars?
Might
Bro,
be down.
stay on topic.
Okay. I gotta look it up real quick.
Little Caesars, yeah.
Menu.
You need to deliver right now?
I gotta
Alright.
get a challenge shoes, bro. Too.
So Princess Irulan Karinos secretly journals that Paul Atreides may still be alive, while her father, Emperor Shaddam, is disrupted after promoting the Hall of the House. That's a tongue twister. The fall of the
Atreides?
House Atreides. En route to Tabor on Arrakis, Stilgar's Fremen troops include Paul and Lady Jessica. Overcome Harukin ambush. All these names are
You
so
good
hard.
there, bro? You want me to
Yeah, I
read
know.
it?
You don't remember how they sounded like in the movie?
They said it in another language a lot of
Harukin.
times.
No, it was fine.
Bro, what scene are we talking
But
about? I feel like we
the
just
beginning.
It felt
Yeah,
like
the
it's skimming
beginning.
through a lot.
No, but he's
matter.
explaining what
The background.
The
The
exposition.
background. Yeah, like
the context to all of this.
Yeah, the
I was
Emperor-
like, I do not remember all this shit in the beginning.
The Emperor's basically saying, "Hey, I don't want people to know that I was the one who
That
killed off
orchestrated
this,
this shit, yeah.
Archduke's
Yeah, basically
death."
it's that. It's the
Yeah, I get
plot.
that.
It's the plot. It's
It's
what
the
we're
plot
explaining.
of one, and we capping.
Yeah,
it
the
in
plot of
this-
one that you don't need to watch because they explain in the first 5 minutes of
Yeah,
the
sure.
film.
And
All right.
basically, what happens is, if the other ducal houses discover that the Emperor had a hand in ending this bloodline, they basically will dethrone him.
Yep.
on the spot.
Yeah, I got that. That's why I understand that.
And this is why I enjoy, like, you guys know my dislike for Florence Pugh, and I just don't like her. And
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't
Florence
think
Pugh's
she
cool.
was, like, she was okay in.
I just think
Black
she's
Widow,
gotten
but-
some bad roles, but I don't think
That
that,
might
she's
be
a
the
bad
case.
actress.
Man, I
But I
loved
enjoyed
her.
her in this movie. So
other
like she
movies
didn't
has
get
she
much.
done?
Like she hasn't done.
Black Widow. She did the.
Oh, she
Don't
was
worry,
sister.
Don't
darling.
worry, darling.
Oh,
Yep.
she was,
Yeah,
she was a
she's
sister.
sister.
She was also in
Oh.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, she
Oppenheimer. I
was
didn't like her in
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Well, because
I
they
liked her
gave
in
her a bad
Oppenheimer.
role in that,
Yeah.
in my
But-
opinion.
So even though she didn't have much screen time here in this movie, I think she did good with playing the princess. You could say she was good at giving off exposition and asking the right questions, and it made me hold interest in the movie when she was speaking.
I actually
There's
didn't like
so
her
many
role.
cool designs, dude.
Yeah, there are. I love it. I love. Shout out to Austin Butler. He did
He
awesome
did a
in that one.
great job here.
I didn't
Yeah.
actually like her role too much in this movie.
Well, she didn't have much.
I know,
Yeah,
but
she didn't have
every
much.
scene
But when
that
she
they-
did,
for
was
me,
hooked.
every scene that she was shown, it was more like I wanted to punch her in the face, kind of.
What
thing.
the heck?
That's
Why?
violent.
Well, it's because she was kind of like crying about everything. It
She
felt
wasn't
like.
crying. She was
No.
asking questions.
She was
Yeah.
asking
Oh,
very
man.
good and important questions, which actually
She was not
You heard
once
it. You
crying.
heard it here. Javier doesn't like women asking questions.
Yeah, bro.
my
Obviously, bro.
goodness.
They need to stand in the dark, bro.
Oh my god.
But yeah, the Austin guy you guys talking about.
Austin Butler.
Yeah, Butler. He
Dude,
did,
he
did
looks
amazing.
He
I
looks
honestly-
so good,
he
like
did.
bald and like with the
He looks
fucking
so villainous.
yeah, with the crazy defined features.
Yes,
And
I
she
wish
should-
he had gotten more screen time before
Right?
what happened. But
And I really like the Harkonnen like Empire aesthetic. Like it's like goopy.
he actually cut off
it's
his
like
hair, or
a
is he
goopy
wearing
black
a
and
fucking-
white.
yeah,
Is he wearing a bald cap?
yeah.
I think sadly the worst performance I'd say would be Batista's.
Yes.
He didn't really do anything.
Yeah, but when he did, he was way overacting.
I really found it funny though. Like
Really?
there were two scenes where he ran away.
yeah.
Well, that's why I didn't think he did anything because he literally didn't
And it
say
sucks
much, and he
because-
just kept running away and like, why aren't we doing this?
But yeah, it sucks because Batista's a good actor, like legitimately.
The biggest part when I say he overacted the biggest amount of time was when he was
Smashing that guy's face.
Smashing the
Well,
guy's
let me
face in.
let me continue the story. So Stilgar informs Jessica their reverend mother is dying, convincing Jessica to replace her by drinking the water of life, a poison fatal for males and the untrained. She transmutates this poison and by doing so survives and inherits the memories of every female ancestor in her lineage. Unbeknownst to anyone but her and Paul, Jessica is pregnant with Anya Taylor-Joy apparently.
Oh, interesting.
Wasn't that the
Yeah, that
actress who
was
played
with
it?
the Flash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't know it was Anya Taylor-Joy.
Well, I didn't know. It was just
I
speculation.
must have
from me,
fell
but-
asleep at this
Dude,
point.
the world is so interesting. Like the power of the voice was so fucking sick in the
Yeah.
first one. Like it was a lot cooler in the first one because they do it a lot more in the first one, but it's pretty cool in the second one.
Like I said, I must have fell asleep at this point for a minute.
So what'd you guys think when she drank the water of
She
life?
did a really good job, like contorting her body in like weird ways.
I didn't like this.
Scene?
No, it took me a minute to like this character.
Yeah, me too. I didn't like her before the poison, but after when she unlocked God powers, I was like, damn, she's awesome.
I mean,
Well,
is it
it-
really
even-
God
no,
powers or is it
let me
super
Well,
explain.
yeah,
speed?
no, her powers didn't really increase. It was just her sight. Of
Let me
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah,
her
her future
vision.
vision.
She
her
was
future-
well. She was also a schemer too, and it was like
yeah,
so
it's,
cool.
it's her scheming side that I didn't like because to me
You didn't
she
like the
gives.
scheming?
Well, it's because she gives me villain vibes, and
well,
they.
she
they
just-
actively make it seem that.
Yeah,
No, she
so
was
I
passing
didn't
out
like
a
that very
prophecy
much.
that was
And so
foretold.
I basically was like, because I like the character Timothy Chalamet plays, and I feel like she was forcing him to become
Well, I think she
fault,
was also trying to be a
you know?
protective mother.
And
in-
like, I'm still wondering
And I
like
didn't like that.
what's like actually like part of a prophecy and what's like just written
You
by
can't
the
tell anymore because
by the Atreides or
the
whatever.
bird, whatever the group of the fucking vision people.
yeah,
And
you can't tell.
In the first one, do they talk about the
I think that
prophecy?
it might have been
they do.
I think they might have done that on purpose, like for us, so we couldn't
They
tell.
talk about it boringly in the first
Yeah,
one. though.
sure
This
they
one,
do.
they talk about it cool.
Yeah, see, I'm pretty
You
sure.
can just keep talking shit just because you know you like this movie now.
I like the second one. Yeah, I
Uh-huh,
love it.
Yeah, I know.
The first one, I don't really care
Like I
for.
said, like,
I will give this first one a shot again, though.
but like I fell asleep. I'm pretty sure at this point. So I was wondering why her eyes were blue for a minute. I was like, man, I woke up. I'm like, why is her eyes blue? What the fuck's going on? I looked at her teacher like, did I miss anything? She's like, no. I'm like, okay. I guess I don't have to worry about it.
All right,
So yeah, the mother has a conversation with her child in the womb, believing
odd.
that those
I
in
thought it was
northern
kinda cool.
I thought it was cool.
Arrakis must be-
It kind of reminded me of that Rick and Morty episode.
all right.
Yeah.
believing
Don't
that
change
those in
topics.
northern
Keep
Arrakis
talking over
must
Eddie.
be convinced first from the prophecy, starting with the weak-minded. So Shani, which is Zendaya's character, and her friend believe the prophecy is false. But when Paul makes a speech about not seeking power and wanting only to fight alongside them, Shani develops respect for him.
He's a little fucking schemer too.
Which one?
Timothy.
I think he didn't start
Be-
scheming until he got the.
because he like before he said those
Oh.
words, he was talking to his mom about
Yeah,
how they
you're
should
right.
they,
You're
s-
right.
they
Yeah.
should spread the gospel. And,
Yeah.
But he's like acting like, oh, I don't want to be a part of it. But
Yeah,
he-
that's why I was confused. Yeah, when he yelled at his mom later on,
Yeah,
when she was doing exactly what he said.
Maybe he
like,
was
wait a
trying to
minute.
sell it.
yeah.
I don't know what's real or not at that point. At this point,
Yeah.
So like, was he
Everybody's
trying to
scheming in this movie,
yeah,
man.
I don't know what's real.
Why is everyone
I
scheming
gotta
so much?
say though,
It's strategy, baby.
hey, I gotta ask you guys a question about this movie though. Zendaya,
Yeah, I'm
was
very
she
knowledgeable.
actually important to this plot at all
Yes, she
whatsoever?
was. She fucking revived the Timothy.
Yeah, she came him back to
She was
Other
part
than
of the
that
prophecy.
scene.
She's
well, allegedly,
she taught him the
you know, it's
ways.
allegedly
Oh, yeah, she
a
taught him the
prophecy.
ways.
I gotta disagree. I think this movie would have been just fine without her.
I think if Zendaya wasn't there, Timothy would have died
Who
that
the
first
fuck would
night in
revive
the
him?
desert alone.
yeah,
Other than
because his whatever.
other than that like minor role,
Because he
her
wasn't even
character
sandwalking
was
properly.
Because
very
literally,
unimportant.
literally, all her actions are basically like prophesized according to
To her, the mother.
according to the mom.
Yeah,
I don't know. To
Again,
me, it felt-
this is where the prophecy's like, I don't
Did
know
you
if
guys
it's
see
real
her
or not.
outfit
I
for the
couldn't
premiere?
fucking tell.
Yeah,
To me,
it's-
she felt-
it's cool.
It's cool, but it's
I don't
a
know.
little.
It felt like she didn't
excessive.
do almost anything except for maybe that
I
one
wouldn't
scene,
say
like that.
excessive. I'd say
Because
it's more
the-
like how you would imagine the future in the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
The guy
I dig
who
it.
was a zealot, basically, I felt like he did more for the main character than she
Timothy's
did.
outfit, on the other hand, I don't
'Cause
like.
he's the one who
You don't like
taught
his
him how to
drip,
ride
bro?
the sand.
Nah.
He's the one who
He's got that mad drip, bro.
That
sent
pants does
him
not
off,
work
like,
for
hey,
him.
Go and do this out in the desert and come back.
Yeah,
alive.
but according to the prophecy, he believed that he could just do it by himself.
So the funny part, the scene I'm talking about, I don't like the most is the one with
Maybe I just wasn't paying
Zendaya and
attention
her and
Yeah,
Timothy
there's a
when they
lot to pay
kiss.
attention to.
I do not like that scene.
You
at
don't
all.
like
what?
when they kiss?
No, I feel like it's forced 100% in the movie.
No,
Oh,
they were
was
flirting.
Zendaya and
the
them
romance
kids?
was
Yeah.
They were
romantic.
flirting a little
no,
bit throughout.
not really.
No.
Not that I could tell.
I'm with
Like no, just
this
the
guy
just
over
the
here.
kiss scene. I was like, man, that kiss scene didn't feel like it really needed to be there that much. It just felt like it was.
She
full-
seemed interested
Man,
from the
Tom
first
Holland
one.
punching air right now after watching the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, no, I was gonna make that joke too.
But no, it's just I don't know. It just felt forced to me. It's just like
So Paul embraces the Fremen ways and learns their language,
That's what I was
passing
wondering, too.
tests like riding a sandworm. So
I
he
like
forms
this
a
scene.
romantic relationship with
Fancy.
Shani, which is what you guys were talking about, and becomes a fighter and assists on raids on the spice harvesters, earning a Fremen title of Maud Dib Usul, which is
Mao Adib.
Maud
Yeah,
Dib
Maudib.
Sul.
you guys really remember these names? Right
Yeah,
now?
for real. Y'all learned a whole nother
They
language while I was
say it
watching
every
these.
time.
They say it so
Dude,
much.
Timothy's performance later on with the
great.
speech when he's talking in the Arakan language is crazy.
Dude, that is pretty fucking.
It's so
yeah,
good.
that's
Like, it's a
true.
made-up language, and he's fucking killing it.
Dude, honestly, it did seem believable in that fucking scene.
Jessica spiritually guides his ascent and thereby fuels the religion in which she has become prominent. So this is the mother that was
Switch up was crazy too.
talking about it all.
He literally became like an anime character.
So
I loved it.
For a hot
Batista's
minute, yes.
Batista, whose grip on the spice production has been slipping.
He never
I'm just
had
calling him Batista because all these names are hard.
You mean the Helldivers mission?
Intensifies the raids on the Fremen to please his uncle and his uncle the Baron. So his continued failure,
Dude fell for that trap, hook, line, and sinker.
his continued failure leads to the Baron making his psychotic, murderous young nephew the new ruler. So
Bro, that scene when Batista runs away from when they
was
couldn't
so
beat the
funny.
guy.
They're in the sand
Yeah,
desert and the
sand,
sandstorm.
He popped out and he's just like, "Fuck this shit!" And
He's like,
he literally turns
done.
around.
Coward.
He doesn't even stop to help his team. He's like,
And
You guys do
he
good.
does the same shit later on
His character's a
when the
coward,
Baron
yeah.
gets punished.
"Yeah, that's why that's why I love Batista. I don't think he done it. His role was perfect for me in this movie. He didn't have any lines, but every time he was on screen, he just seemed to run away or
He had lines.
He plays the role of a tough guy when he's on the ship, but when he's off the ship, he's a total coward.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of Batista's
when-
character getting demoted in
I
mean, it was
Austin
very
Butler?
deserved.
Yeah, I said it
obviously.
was deserved in the movie for sure. Like
He
it
just
was
kept
needed.
yelling at people without giving a real plan.
Yeah.
Like
I
when the crew was like, "Hey, there's actually an issue here." He's like, "Fuck it, just shoot the shit."
Just keep going.
No, seriously, that's exactly what
and
happened.
then he would just kill the people. who
What do you
disagreed.
think? You think in this role they made his character seem like
Dumb?
dumb in a sense? That's
Yeah,
probably
like
why.
I think his character is supposed to be that, but just the delivery was a little
Forced.
too forced. Yeah.
I think his character's just meant to be like, hey, look at me, I'm a big tough guy, but I don't know what I'm
No.
doing. In a
Like he
sense
seemed a
first.
little bit dumber than
to-
Drax.
No.
And he plays Drax.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm saying, I feel like he was meant to be just a like, hey, this guy can fuck
we've
you up.
established that, yeah.
This guy
but
can
he
fuck you up,
wasn't.
but he's not meant to be a strategist. Like,
Oh, he couldn't
So
fuck
then,
anyone.
then
well, that's
Florence,
the funny part.
then
about
Florence Pugh's character seduces
Those
Austin
200
Butler's
characters, bro,
character.
could be a million characters.
Oh, that was an interesting thing that she did. Like, why did she end up doing that? I understand something.
To
No,
continue the bloodline
It was
of
really cool.
Florence Pugh wasn't the one who did that.
Who was
Yeah,
it?
it was.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
it was.
that was.
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't.
That was
No, yeah,
different.
no, you're right, you're
different.
right.
That was a different nun.
The girl
bro.
with the gap
But I,
in her teeth.
yeah.
Yeah, the different
Oh,
nun. That's
right,
all I
right,
know.
right.
I wonder why
So to continue the bloodline of
There you go. The one right
of
there.
the Baron.
Austin Butler.
Yeah.
What was the
Well,
point
I
of
wonder why
this?
that is.
What was
Probably
Well, they said it earlier that because he's gonna inherit Arrakis, they want to take control of
Oh, but in the end,
the
they
higher
failed.
command. No, they
They're all schemers. Who knows?
they failed in terms of like
right now.
He's dead, right?
He's dead, but his
Yeah.
bloodline is still
Lives on.
alive.
That was
Yeah.
that was so wild to see that scene. I was like, bro, why is he putting his hand in the box, bro? What's going? And next, you know, the scene comes to
They
like.
did that in the
Well,
first
yeah,
movie.
yeah, they did that in the
Remember,
first
I
one.
didn't watch the first
Yeah, I
one,
know.
so
Oh, yeah.
it was just weird to me. I was like, bro, what? And next, you know, the it goes to like, yeah, I've conceded now. I have his baby in me. I'm like, bro, what? She bumped the uglies.
They fricked, bro.
Yeah, I know. It was so crazy.
The,
but
the,
Minecraft.
the grandma lady was gonna frick him, but
my thing is,
she
was
was
he
like, nah.
technically
Like, nuh-uh.
drugged? Right? Was he drugged or something? Is
No,
No, he was
she
just
used the
seduced.
voice on him. The
The
Her
voice.
powers.
What? What
know-
is this, Star Wars, bro?
They're
You didn't hear
nuns.
it every time like the voice would echo
I
and
heard
become
the
a demonic.
voice. Oh, I mean,
That's what it is. It's like a magical.
oh, so it's like the Force, you know?
No,
you
it's
are
not a-
here. Bro, what
well-
do you mean? It's exactly how the Force works.
No, actually, you're right.
Yeah, that's how the
No,
Force.
because you called it the Force, but the hand wavy thing, is that the Force?
That is the force. When he
It's-
uses the hand wavy thing to erase people's memory
Oh, okay.
or convince them, he's
Alright.
using the
But
force.
yeah, like, cause I know in the movie she like it was shown like a
Because
couple times.
technically,
And it was shown a couple times where it was just like, "Hey, you will not do that," and she's like, "Yes, I will not do that."
Well, they don't repeat it like
I
that,
mean, they
unless they force them to.
All right,
repeat
they
the
bumped
same.
uglies. What's next?
But it's cool. The they didn't really. They barely touched upon the fact that they
Have
like
special powers.
they pass on the bloodlines of these
High
high ranking officials.
These high nobles.
Well, I mean, that's just a nephew. He had no power in the whole
He
series.
was
Hey.
planned to be the next emperor when the emperor
When they made the plan, he was
Yeah.
supposed to be the next emperor. That's why they wanted to continue his bloodline.
yeah.
So Jessica completes her religious
Who's the next
quest.
emperor now?
So
Bro,
Jessica, the mother,
focus.
completes her religious quest in the
That's a
north
serious question.
before traveling south to unite with the Fremen fundamentalists. However, Paul fears his vision of a holy war, which will ignite if he proceeds to the south as the Messiah. So remaining in the north, he reunites with Gurney, who joined spice smugglers after the Atreides downfall and leads Paul to the House Atreides atomic stockpile.
Dude, that was so cool
Why,
because
why
I-
did they go to Holy War?
because
though?
I sometimes forget how advanced the technology is because of all the sand. But when
It's
they
just
brought
sand, bro.
nukes into the picture, I'm like, yo, this is sick.
Oh, yeah, that's that nuke pile. That was crazy. I was not expecting that, bro. They're
No,
like,
they don't have much for this.
I find it interesting how they got this weird effect where it feels like they are.
when did they set it up, bro? That's
was
what I
it-
wondered.
Like they're
What, the
Stone
atomic
Age
nukes?
Yeah.
Just this movie.
that have
No,
like this
but-
high technology, but they still feel Stone Age.
Well, I think in the first movie, like since they were on a different planet, they were in their kingdom of,
Yeah, yeah.
the secondary planet. It was a lot more like
Advanced.
advanced
But
looking.
on this planet,
Yeah,
how
no.
they have this high tech stuff.
For me, I don't know if this sounds wrong or something, but
You're
it
wrong.
makes me feel like this movie or book are inspired by like Western and Eastern
no.
interventions in the Middle East,
Oh, no, yeah,
specifically
I-
Afghanistan.
Yeah, no, I could see that. The book, I don't know when what year the book is, but it's definitely political. Like I mentioned it last time before we watched the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this,
Well, this entire movie.
yeah, it's all about politics.
My only thing is,
But in the sense that you guys were explaining, like the Afghanis had like more older
Yeah.
weapons compared to like Soviet and American
And-
forces, and they were still able to beat back these.
Yeah, and like
large
the
invading.
everyone's fighting for this planet for the spice.
Yeah, which
in
is like the
ci-
oil,
yeah.
exactly. So that's what the whole movie I was thinking about that. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is pretty similar. I don't know if it's meant to be that way, but it's pretty similar to that situation.
Yeah,
So
it's sick.
I just don't like
All
the.
right, let's get to the part where he becomes an anime
I
character.
just don't like the Holy War aspect.
The Holy War is sick, dude. The sound of a holy war.
No, I think
You don't
it's
like the
kinda-
Crusades, bro?
I
You don't wanna
kinda
join
think-
the
Movie, that'd be
Crusades?
Crazy.
I think it's
They
kinda,
showed a glimpse of it
Don't
in
join the Crusades.
the first movie.
that's racist.
Like near the end, there was a vision of
Oh, okay.
I
of
think
him
I've seen
of
so
him in
many-
like
Crusades are
fucking
I
racist.
feel like
Super
I've seen too
Sentai
many
armor.
shows with like they bring up Holy War. That's probably
Like
why.
it was literally like a Kamen Rider like outfit.
I don't
Like,
know. I just don't. I feel like they shouldn't
so
mention Holy War. That's all.
he reunites.
well,
and
he's
they go
literally
to the
Jesus
stockpile.
Christ.
I
it is a
realize
holy
that,
war.
and that's why I don't like that.
They're
Fades
aspect
portraying
of
him
the
as
sun.
that, yeah.
Fade's troops attack
he is
Tabor, killing
He can see the future, bro.
Chikai
see
and
the
forcing the
future?
survivors, including Paul,
Can you
to
walk on
journey
water?
and to journey to the south, where Jessica learns that the water of life is a liquid exerted by the
Javier, shut
sandworms
up.
once drowned. For
You drink the
real,
water
let
of
me
life and
host this
survive?
podcast.
Listen,
Let me host this podcast.
seriously.
So, Shaken, he didn't see the attack coming, and seeing visions of Shani hurt, Paul asked Jamis for advice, despite it being against Shami's wishes. Paul consumes the water of life,
Yep.
and he falls into a coma, reawakening with her tears. So, what do you guys think when he?
I gotta say, the name Paul is not the name of a hero.
Wait, which one was that one?
Well, it was a character in the Bible too.
Yeah,
Which one was that one?
and you could just call him Atreides, which is
Yeah, Atreides is a much
such a
cooler
fuck. It's a badass name.
name. Yeah. But
I don't know what character you're talking about, bro.
But
so
yeah,
when Paul drank the poison,
Oh, the main character?
that, I mean,
when the main character,
Dude, I do not know his name, bro. You
I
treat
was-
it
when
like
Timothy
I
Chalamet
didn't know
drank
his
the
name until
poison.
then.
I was waiting for him to do the convulsing thing that the mom
Wait,
did.
hold on. Wait 1 second. Alexi, you didn't know his name, but you knew his Messiah name.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't know Paul? Now you can't come at me for that shit. You knew his weird foreign Messiah name, like his alien name.
I didn't know Paul
you-
until they got to the
bro,
scene, okay?
Why are you being so languageist, bro? Well, you don't like.
It's an alien language. It's not real.
Wow,
Bro,
I can't
the thing
believe you.
is, I don't know
I'm
any.
racist to fake languages that
Wow.
are aliens.
You
you know what?
heard
I
it
didn't know
here.
any of their names. I still don't know any
Klingon,
of their names,
I
bro.
hate.
could just say- you could-
Wookiee, I hate.
Wookiee?
Wookiee from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Chewbacca.
The only way I remember the name, like you know what character you're talking about, is I have to like think about. Okay, they're talking about the fat white guy.
Oh my
the
god.
old empress.
So
looking guy.
Jesus, you were saying before I interrupted?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I was hoping that we were gonna get to see him doing the convulsing thing and see like how
no.
exactly bad it looked, but then it like smash cut to
Him learning about the past.
no with him and
So they make
Zendaya when she's
when she's French kissing
Yeah.
him.
when she's burnt all over her face, right?
no, that was separate. But either way, they smash cut to like a different scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's looking at the past. It literally was.
Seeing the past to see the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he literally that scene was literally.
I don't really know what they still showed
So
though.
this is when they
Well,
show
they-
that
they
Baron
was-
is their grandfather. So
Oh.
the
Yeah, this is where you
the-
figure out he's whatever race
the
he
grandson to this guy.
is. Yeah, the race of that.
He is a Harricon.
Harkon.
I'll be
Harkonnen?
honest. When they showed this
Harkonnen.
flashback, I didn't get that.
Really? They
Really?
said it.
Yeah, they said it too.
Yeah,
I know
said
they
it.
said it afterwards,
Harkonnen.
but I was like, what part
Harkonnen.
of
Bro,
the
what are you, big
flash-
dumb or
Hey,
something?
let me explain. I just didn't understand what part of the flashback actually portrays that. You know, I didn't.
know
the
we
baby.
actually
I didn't,
show
I
it.
didn't
It was the
pick up
baby.
on it.
It was the mother as a baby.
And there was also fuck.
I thought
wanna
they stated it more. They didn't really show it. I thought
They showed the baby being born or whatever.
Yeah.
Moving on.
swiftly moving forward.
Swiftly moving forward. Southern Fremen leaders hope for Paul to challenge Stilgar for leadership, but Paul refuses, instead proving himself. This is where he's an anime character, proving himself by reading the minds of the Fremen.
It was so sick.
His switch up here is so fucking good.
It makes me wonder, like, was he scheming the
Like,
whole
this
time?
dude
And what's going on here?
Straight up gives me like all powerful villain vibes.
He
And, like
gives me-
everyone started turning on him, but then he was able to like perfectly
He,
recall.
he honestly gives me Lelouch vibes from Code Geass.
Right?
Yeah, I see that.
That is a good. And when he gets like
I've
the
never
loose
seen this
fabrics when he's
anime.
walking through everything.
That's
the mu-
surprising
the-
from you out here.
Like the music
not-
that was going with it
I've
was
seen,
just such a vibe.
I've seen clips of this, like
I forgot that
little
the
clips
last name
and
was
stuff like that for this
Lamperouge.
anime, but I thought this anime looked too whack for me to
It's
watch.
so good.
Honestly,
And it looked too girly for me to even
this
want to.
movie.
Yeah, like it looked like it was
Hey,
meant for a female
back
audience.
on topic real quick.
So-
Back on topic real quick.
I just
When they started doing this and he gave a speech, I honestly thought like this was gonna be the end of the movie because it felt like it was
Bro,
such a.
don't be
Let me
stupid,
explain,
bro.
dude. Can I please just explain?
Like it was gonna end after his speech. Like
After
say
the
we're
speech,
going
they
to
just
war
ended-
or some
We're
shit.
going to war, and then the next movie is like that's when the war starts. We get a huge fight scene that lasts the entire movie, and then so on and so
Yeah.
forth.
And just
So-
seeing all the people there, like
It's like-
legitimate
it
people,
feels
it's
like it was
like not
cut it off right
CGI
here.
people. Like there's a billion fucking dudes there.
It was 2 million.
They had a lot of extras.
It was
yeah.
2 million, bro.
So,
Well, no, I mean in that room.
Finally
Yeah.
accepting the prophecy, Paul declares himself the Messiah and assumes full power over the Fremen. He challenges Shaddam, who arrives on Arrakis with everybody else, with all the
With
other
everybody
tribes.
else.
I don't want to go through all these names.
Just
Go
saying.
through it all, bro. Go through it all, bro. We're listening, bro.
No. So, nah, I'm good.
Bro, it's 2 million
He's gonna get
people,
a
though.
stroke.
So at the staging ground, he chastises House Harkonnen
Bro, hasn't
for their
picked up a book in
failure
years.
to end the Fremen's threat. So the Emperor is like, "What the fuck?
I love this scene.
You guys
actually.
suck."
For what
So-
scene?
when the Emperor comes down and he makes the other guy kneel, the Baron kneel to him.
Well, what I really liked was the part
And this is
before
after the Emperor knows that
Atreus.
Atreus is still alive, but he's asking him questions like, hey, did you get the fucking Messiah
did you
guy?
actually
Kill him?
investigate this guy?
Yeah.
But what I liked was when Paul.
How do you remember his other name, but not Paul?
Just say the Messiah
Yeah, just say
name.
his other name.
What is it? Maida Adid or something like that?
Yeah.
How?
When he sends the note with his crest to the Emperor, is like, hey, by the way, hey Emperor,
We're
I'm
going to
still
war.
alive, and
Yeah,
I'm
we're-
going to war here.
Did he actually-
And the
oh, yeah, he
Emperor
did.
falls for this trap so easily.
Well, you want
Where he comes down.
You guys want the action figure?
Like, this is like, as an emperor, this is probably the stupidest thing he could have done.
He just wanted. The emperor just
It
wanted.
doesn't
to do
matter
it,
what he
but
wants.
he wanted to do it himself. He was trying to make sure, hey, get
That's
this guy
what makes
killed.
a bad emperor.
Hey, that's not true.
Yes,
think about
it
all
is.
the great
Well, he
emperors
has made pretty bad decisions up to this point.
Well, think
Yeah.
of all the great emperors we had in today's society, man. We've had
don't
great
have
emperors.
emperors.
in
He
today's
found
society.
the
Jim
Atreides
Jim.
Duke weak, so he's like, I'm just gonna kill him and risk my whole fucking my
a
whole
pretty dumb move.
emperorship just because I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
Because
So his daughter consents to marrying Paul on the condition. So
Yeah.
after killing Austin Butler's character, his daughter consents to marrying Paul on the condition that her father lives.
Dude, the scene where he fucking stomps the ground to force him to kiss the ring, that was
Yeah.
so badass.
that was so.
Yeah, and what did you guys think about the fight between these two?
I thought it was pretty good.
It was
I loved
pretty
seeing the
good.
fight between Willy Wonka and
And Elvis.
and Elvis. Yeah.
There's a lot of good fight choreography.
There is.
No, this movie did a really good job with that. Yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure.
realize that's who the.
it's
I
Willy Wonka.
I knew that was Willy Wonka. So Tisha had pointed that out. I was like, oh, that is Willy Wonka. But I didn't know that other guy was the guy who played Elvis.
Yeah,
Now
that
that
was
blows my mind. Again, remember, I don't know any actors. I barely know. I could give
It
two
was a
shits
pretty
about
good
actors.
fight. And,
Zendaya's from Bizarre
I know Zendaya.
She's
bro.
from Shake It Up.
I don't see why I remember her because I've actually seen all the series of Shake It Up.
Yeah, I did too when I was younger.
It can't
and
be.
I did.
Bro, he was in the slave movie, bro.
Look, I enjoyed We're not there yet. Actually, I can't say it yet.
Were you gonna-
It's like the very last cut of the movie before
Oh.
it goes black.
So
Shake it
yeah. So the Emperor kisses the ring. So
Mr. Feats, bro. He's just like, yep, I took the L, bro.
Yeah,
I'll give
but
up my
we're
kingdom.
missing the
and then
really.
so
we're-
above
Zendaya got
Arrakis.
mad jealous.
Yeah, she's like, man,
yeah, she
that
got
should've
mad
been
jealous.
Me, man. That
So
should've been my
above
lips.
above Arrakis, the Great House refuses to accept
Yep,
Paul's
that's what it
ascendancy. Paul orders his Fremen army to attack the orbiting fleet.
starting the Holy War.
Yeah, starting the Holy War.
Which I don't like.
And Shani refuses to bow to Paul and flees on a sandworm.
I feel
If
like
they just
the
called
Holy
it,
War
if they
has
just
kinda
called it
been-
war, would you be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm fine with that.
You just don't like the name or something?
Yeah, I just don't like the Holy War aspect being used. I
it's
just feel.
badass.
I don't think
it'll
it
be
is.
pretty badass to
I don't-
see them going on huge crusades against these other ducal houses, trying, hey, you either accept me or I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
No.
And they're supposed to be taking his side because he was supposed to be the Atreides house was not supposed to be attacked.
Again,
by
I
the
just,
fucking
I just,
Emperor.
An alliance.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think that. I think Holy War is kind of a phrase that's been used too many times. in my
Too
opinion.
many times.
Just
How
too
many
many.
Holy War movies are you watching?
I've actually watched a
lot?
lot. Yeah.
He studies
So-
he studies the Crusades constantly.
Honestly, I've read a little bit and listened to a lot of podcasts about
But-
this topic. So it's just like I'm a
Anyways.
little blown out by it. So
Blown out.
I just don't think it needs to be.
Anyways, now that we're moving on to the last part before it goes to black is when Zendaya goes off on her own.
Yeah.
This is where I kind of like, okay, I'm on the edge about her character because to me, it felt like she didn't do much. You guys are pointing out that she did a lot more than
She was
I
prophesied to
noticed,
do that much.
but I guess I just wasn't focused enough on
And
it, you know?
he also said that she'll come around eventually, meaning that he probably saw a vision of it. But I can't.
But
I don't know how the fuck she
The
comes
way
around.
I'm seeing it right now, all right, here's the thing. I was talking to a friend that has read the book, one of the books at least, and they say that she does not go off on her
That's how
own
you spell
originally.
Dune,
She's
bro.
supposed to go
Go
with
stupid,
him
bro.
at the end of this. It wasn't supposed to end this way,
okay.
so she was supposed to go with him.
I'm surprised Alexi never
With
read
this,
this
you know?
book.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have the audiobooks for this.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
so
feel like
cool.
because
I'm
up your
considering
alley.
listening
I'm
to the
considering
books.
it now because the first movie didn't make me want to get it, but this movie makes me like, okay, I kind of want to know what's going on.
There's like 5 books or 6 books.
So-
It looks
It
like.
looks like it's 6.
Anyways, let me continue. But if the movie is going in a different direction, this is what my prediction right now is Timothy is the false prophet here. And Zendaya turns out to be the real one. So
You mean Paul?
But the real one's supposed to be a boy, at least according to
According to
the women,
prophecy
the
that
ladies.
they made or something like that.
Well, if they made it, I mean,
Yes.
there's
we
people,
don't know right now,
yeah.
so
Well,
it could be some differences
that would
here.
also make so much sense because when the scene when he's supposed to die, and
He
she-
didn't die.
Yeah,
so.
and she goes like this,
just
and then
saying.
puts it on. That makes sense. That's why it's just
So
like,
to me, maybe she ends up becoming the real prophet who wages war against Timothy in the end.
Dang, this story's old.
Yeah.
So isn't it older than Star Wars, right?
Yeah,
There's
Star Wars took
23
inspiration
books
from this
For
book.
this.
Apparently.
6 books. 6 books.
It says 23.
No, it says 6
So,
books.
how
bro.
to read the original series in order?
Dune.
Children of Dune, God Emperor Dune.
God Emperor. I like
I'm
that.
assuming that's gonna be Timothy.
Bro, why are you assuming shit, bro?
So
The fact that Dune was the whatever the name before it was called Arrakis was cool. That they name dropped that.
So, what are you guys' overall thoughts without any, or what are you guys' final ratings for this movie?
It's
I was
10.
going out of order.
it's still,
10.
I
I'm still giving it a 10.
think it's an 8 in my opinion.
That's a good rating still.
Well, like I said, like there's only a couple scenes I don't like in the movie, but that's just a couple scenes. The rest of the movie was fine in my opinion.
You
like,
guys did sway my opinion a little bit with Zendaya's character by pointing out certain things, but
because like
still.
like I said, my only thing like like I said, those couple of scenes
Charlie
really make
scene?
me like feel like those like affect the movie in my opinion with the just overall. Just-
Gotcha.
So, with
Like
that,
too much sand, bro. There was just too much sand. I just think they should just tone back on.
No, I think they did.
I think they need to tone back on showing all the sand, bro. We get it.
But this is what this podcast for. We gotta have different opinions. We got.
like that
different
was.
ratings, that's what it's all
I
about.
know. I get that. I mean,
You don't
most.
have to keep justifying it.
Most of you guys respect this movie a lot with all the sand, I guess. And you
You
guys
don't have to
love
keep
the
justifying
sand.
it.
And like those sandworms, bro. Those sandworms.
The
are-
sandworm scenes were actually really sick.
Yeah, I actually really loved all those scenes.
Yeah,
bro.
they're sick.
Even when the baby one died, bro, that was sick.
I
bro.
didn't. I didn't like. That.
what?
You didn't like it?
No, I thought it was
Cool.
bad.
But
actually.
That
it's
was cool.
cool. Like
Not
it's interesting.
cruel.
No. I said it's cool in terms of like that's how they
that's
the
I thought-
ritual they
the
do
ritual.
to
Yeah,
get the.
that's fine. But I
Isn't
just
that-
didn't like seeing it
Connect
out of
sand.
sand. You know, I didn't like seeing the baby worm out of sand. And it looked weird.
Bro, I was
didn't like it.
surprised that lady survived, bro. I thought she was gonna get crushed. That sand looks tough as shit. Even for a baby, it would look like I thought was man. Her lungs are about to be gone in a minute.
So, with that, let's move on to content we've seen this week. What are some shows or movies you
I
watched this
didn't
week?
watch anything.
So I
I'm
watched.
not even exaggerating there.
I didn't really either.
I watched 2 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine from season halfway from season 1.
What'd you think?
It's a good show. It came back to Netflix, so that's why I started watching it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I seen that. And I was thinking about
Rewatching.
finishing up because
Oh.
I think I didn't finish it. I don't remember finishing it. I was pretty far, but I do
You do
like.
love your cop stuff. Is this cops?
Yeah, this is literally cop stuff, but it's a sitcom, so I love it. It's the only sitcom I actually loved.
It is a
Saw
good
it.
show.
I like Diaz. I like her
Dude, she
hair.
is one of my favorite.
I like her
honestly,
hair a lot.
My favorite character is the
Are you
black.
talking about the
Just
one
her
that,
hair?
Like, gives Sam vibes from Carly?
What?
Yeah, Diaz. That's
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
The one that gives Sam vibes. From
My
iCarly.
favorite character is
Yeah, I guess.
honestly the sergeant, the black guy.
Yeah,
I love his character.
Man, rest in peace, bro. He died like last year.
Really?
Did he really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that?
That actually is.
Yeah,
Terry?
they mourn
Yeah.
Andrew.
That-
Oh
Cast
no
iron.
no oh no! I'm talking about Terry. Oh,
Terry Crews.
Oh my
Terry Crews.
god!
Yeah, I love his actor, but I do love the gay black guy. He makes honestly if he's not if he wasn't in the show, I'd be a little depressed about
You're
that.
gonna hate like the final season, I think.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
You
sure.
finished it?
No, I just know
Oh.
that I think he's not in it.
Oh damn!
What else did y'all watch this
I
week?
watched a new anime called the
Apothecary?
Yeah, the Apothecary Diaries.
Okay.
I watched that. It's
It's APOTHECARY.
Apothecary Diaries. Anyway, what'd you guys think? Or what'd you think of it?
I honestly really enjoyed it because I only watched it because I seen like a thing about how this is the only one one of the few animes with 5 stars on it, and honestly, I can see why it's pretty.
How'd that
freaking
anime
good.
about the guy marrying his sister?
Yeah,
turn
what
out?
happened with that?
I'm halfway through the series. I got bored, so now I'm just forced watching it. 'Cause
You
I'm
got
like,
bored
this-
of a guy marrying his sister?
Yeah, it got boring. This one's actually pretty good though. I actually really enjoy this one. It's
That's
like
crazy.
it's done pretty well, and honestly, it's like I said, it's pretty good.
What's
it
this
looks
one
pretty.
about?
This one's about
I caught up on Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. Solo Leveling.
oh really?
Solo Leveler.
I'm waiting for the last
I
episode
caught
of the
up on
dub.
Nagatoro. Dude, still good.
Of course, it's gonna be. Good.
I'm waiting for the last episode for the dub of solo leveling to be caught up. But this one was literally just about like the chick right there.
Mm-hmm.
She gets kidnapped. Like the first episode starts off with her getting kidnapped, and she's sold to it's like ancient Chinese, so sold off to be a servant, and she's just working in there. But she's like she knows her medicine and everything. So, I don't know. It's
Well.
pretty good in my opinion. And
It's doing a pretty good job now, but I still think the man was better.
The
which one?
manga?
The manhwa. Not a
Manhwa?
manga, it's a Korean comic. It's manhwa.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not from Japan, bro. They have different names. in
You
there.
want the hoodie?
No,
Why not, bro?
Why
I
not?
don't get anime merch very much.
Why this?
What?
You could rock this, bro. Anyway,
I really want
that-
Mashal to get the dub finally
Crickets.
released on season 2.
anyway, with that, let's roll the credits.
I
Guys,
gotta do I'm gonna shout out to our one viewer, constant viewer.
yeah.
My friend Rose, aka
Shout out.
Sneaky X Slytherin. So if you want to like check out her stream
Shout out.
sometime,
I
just
like
go for it.
I like
Shout
Harry Potter.
out.
I'm Ravenclaw.
I'm Slytherin. I got the Slytherin robe from
I
Universal.
don't know what I would be.
Luna Lovegood is goated.
I don't know which one I would be out of the houses.
Bro, you
Yeah,
look like
she'd been doing Final Fantasy VII remake streams lately.
Dude,
trying to
I
catch
really
up
want.
to
I
it.
really want to play the new one. But
me too, but I gotta start at the beginning.
This would be the beginning, the remake.
No, one is the beginning.
I really want to play the new
Don't show
one.
too
I gotta
much.
play this one.
I have that one if you want to play it.
But yeah, I have too much other shit to play.
Yeah.
I'll wait till it's on sale,
I
maybe,
just
or until Paige plays it. Then
I
I'll
just
have
want
to
to
play
play
it.
Dune.
You just want to play Helldivers.
Yeah, I
huh?
wanna
Do
play
wanna
Helldivers.
You want to play Dune?
You wanna play Dune?
You said that? Honestly,
Like when she had the rocket launcher and they were doing the little mission, like it
Y'all
was,
gotta touch
dude, I was really thinking
grass.
that was how I was like, man. When they
Y'all
dropped
gotta
the tank,
touch
bro, I
some
was thinking like, bro, what am I fighting the
grass.
robots now?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
So next week, I don't know if I'll have time to do podcast, but I'll let you
wow.
guys know.
So you don't want to do Kung Fu
but
Panda
next
4?
week's plan is Kung Fu Panda 4 if we do a podcast.
Wow.
I'll probably still watch it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I'll
mean,
still watch it either way. I just
I'm
don't
going
know
to
if I'll
watch
have
it
time.
at AMC because I have that buddy that I was playing with. He really wants to watch it with another buddy, so I'm going to watch
you
it
mean
with them.
Amp?
Amp,
Yeah,
bro,
Amp.
you're betraying Celebration.
I have
You're
to.
going against the
I
family.
have to because they really want to go there. They said they want good food and good seats. I was like, oh.
Fuck.
Bro, have they
Celebration's
never been to
website.
Celebration
I
Cinema?
agree.
Yeah, I hate their
I'm just
websites,
continuing
bro.
the app.
Yeah.
Well, the app was
Like-
having too many problems. That's
Dude.
why.
The website doesn't have any less problems.
Have they
Like
never?
I was telling Eddie, I was like, it's like when you start the website to order tickets, I was trying to order the Dune 2 tickets, and I selected my seats, and I was gonna check out, but I wanted to put on my membership thing, so I had to sign in.
And you had to restart it all over again.
No, I signed in, and then the seats I wanted, they were taken because of the guest account already tried to
yeah.
book those.
But let's compare these seats. These seats or these seats?
No. I'll take the other seats.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
bro.
So how can,
Dude,
your,
AMC, the one.
how
that-
can your friends say AMC seats are better?
no, but the one, the AMC over here,
I've been there. It's not that great.
I swear they were recliner seats, bro.
They're like this.
Yeah, they were recliner seats.
But they're not.
They're not heated
recliner
and they're leather, so you're slipping and sliding.
It
Yeah,
sounds
but-
like you're farting every time you're
No,
moving.
but the thing is, with those ones, at least the center one comes up if you're going with your wife. your significant other.
So all you're hearing is this middle of the movie?
I didn't know they had cameras
And
in
the
movie
popcorn, the popcorn isn't as good.
why are you saying like that? You be doing some stuff?
theater. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Well, not anytime soon. Like in the past.
Oh, so movie theaters for Magic Mike must have been.
Magic
Bad.
Mike. Oh, I guess. Yeah.
People are probably.
This
Bro,
popcorn's
security
better
guard's
too.
like, what the-
Bro,
Celebration.
I
popcorn.
honestly have never had AMC popcorn.
Well,
so
you'll have it and you'll be
It's so
disappointed.
mid.
Yeah, it's mid,
Really?
bro. It's
So
bad. It's
mid.
not
Oh my
great.
God.
It's not great.
I've never had
Anyways.
AMC popcorn, so I don't know.
Anyways,
Real
like,
quick.
comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping
Why are you
Cinema.
standing up,
Bro,
bro?
already getting up.
Bro,
G,
sit
calm
your
down.
keys